Right now, the Los Angeles Angels are currently the worst team in the MLB, so today, I'm going to be giving them a 99 overall trio to see if they can win the World Series. And at the time of recording this, the Mets, who I can't believe are this terrible this season, are one game away from being the worst team in the league. It's literally a one-game difference between them and the Angels, so if this comes out and the Mets are worse, just know when I recorded this, the worst team was the Angels. But anyways, as you guys can see, now that the Angels have a 99 overall trio of Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, and Bobby Witt Jr., they're looking a lot better, but to keep it a little bit fair, I did get rid of Mike Trout, so we're gonna have to heavily rely on these three right here if we want to win a World Series. But even though the rest of the roster really isn't that great, I feel like this team has sky-high potential with those three right there. But anyways, to start off the video, our first game is gonna be in Houston, and today's definitely gonna be a heavy day for Shohei because he's hitting leadoff in this one, and he's also on the mound, so he has potential to completely carry this roster. He's gonna ground out in his first at bat though. However, that is gonna bring up Aaron Judge, and then we have Bobby Witt Jr. right after him. So we have our top three hitters back to back to back right now, and it is really throwing me off seeing this guy in an Angels uniform right now, but that's hittable. It's not gonna get through though. That's just gonna be another ground out. So that's 2 up, 2 down to start off the game. It has not been a great start, but hopefully Bobby Witt Jr. can at least get a base hit. That was garbage. I will take full responsibility for swinging at that. That was terrible. I'm gonna need to lock in a lot more if we want to do something next time we're up batting. But Shohei Ohtani did sit down the first two batters, so he also has a chance to go 3 up, 3 down. That's a strike. Gonna try and get him with a slider right here, and hopefully he chases. It's gonna be fouled off, so that's 2 strikes in the count now. I'm just gonna try and get a fastball up in the corner, and hopefully this can end the inning. We should have that. Please get there. Please get there. We're gonna have that easily. So 3 up, 3 down for Shohei. So now we're coming back out here in the 9th inning, and it's been kind of ugly. This game has really gotten away from us. It's 7-1 right now. Shohei kind of went really... Hold on. That actually might be ripped to outfield. Come on. That's going to get out of here. Shohei's going to smoke a home run. I thought that was just going to hit off the wall, but I'll take it. So at least Shohei's going to hit his first home run of the season in this game. And it was a 2-run home run as well. So we have 3 points on the board now. But again, as I was saying beforehand, Shohei had kind of a rough outing after the first inning. The team's given up 7 runs. I believe 5 of those were from Shohei Ohtani. That's going to put the game away, though. So it looks like we're going to fall to Houston in the first game of the season. So we're 0-1 to start it off. Thankfully for us, though, there's a very long season ahead of us. So obviously we don't need to hit the panic button or anything like that. But after that, I went ahead and simmed to our home opener, where we're going to be taking on the Seattle Mariners, who are currently 4-3 right now, so that should be a pretty good series. We're 3-4. We beat the Cubs in that series, but we did end up almost getting swept by Houston. We lost 3-1, and it's been kind of a slow start for LA up to this point. We're down 2-0 in the 6th inning, but there's a runner on first for Shohei, so if he can do something here, we should at least be able to push the runner into scoring position, but a home run would give us the lead. Is that going to drop? Please drop. That actually might be a home run. Shohei's got another one. So Shohei Ohtani's gonna hit his 3rd home run of the season, which will tie this game up at 2 apiece. I think I said a home run was gonna give us the lead. I was too focused on the pitch coming, but yeah, that will tie it up at 2. And we're not done yet in this batting order, because that will bring up Aaron Judge. And if you make one bad pitch to this guy, you already know he is gonna make you pay for it. That was a terrible chase. We're gonna strike out. So unfortunately there is 2 down now, but that brings up Witt Jr. He hasn't really been hitting great this season, but he's got tons of time to try and turn that around. This guy obviously has some pop, so if we can get a good pitch, which that could be, is that just gonna be a ground out? That will end the inning unless we beat it out, but we're not going to. But we did what we came to do in that inning, which was tie the game. And now we're back out here in the 8th inning, and we're actually up 4-2. So I'm kind of hoping that we can extend that here. That should be a base hit from Aaron Judge. It looks like that's gonna drop. We're gonna get held to first, though. There's no way we will make it to 2. There are 2 outs in the inning as well, so unless Bobby Witt Jr. can do something here, I don't think we're gonna be able to score any runs. I mean, Adele's up after this, who is also a good hitter, but I think that's just gonna... Oh, Nah, that's not gonna drop. I thought it had potential, but we're just gonna fly out. Either way, though, we were able to hold on for the win after that. So we're gonna take it 4-2 to start this series off with a win, which is definitely good to see. And after that, we did actually win game 2 as well. So we're gonna take the series 2-1, which is a pretty important series to win, at least at the start of the season. But after that, I went ahead and simmed a little bit past mid-season to see how this team was holding up. And we haven't been great, don't get me wrong, but we also haven't been terrible. We're 69-59 on the season. So at the moment, we're only 4 games back behind the Rangers for the division, who we're going to be playing in this next series, by the way. So this is a pretty important series for us to win. Either way, though, we are in a wildcard spot at the moment. We have the last wildcard spot, but we're there by 2.5 games. So if we keep winning, I'm hoping we can at least sneak into the playoffs as a wildcard team. And it looks like it's been kind of another slow start for LA in this game, but we have a runner on first base for Ohtani. Not going to be a home run, but I'll take the base hit. So we have a runner in scoring position now. It's time for Aaron Judge to try and do some damage here. If he can pop a home run, I am going to be hyped. It's going to get through. I was thinking about sending him home, but I think he would have got thrown out. So I'll keep the bases loaded for Witt Jr. This is obviously a massive opportunity for him. If he can knock something to the outfield, that should score 2 runs. Please drop, bro. No, we're gonna pop up to first base. He's gonna catch it. So we are gonna leave the bases loaded. That was a great scoring opportunity. And of course, after that, the Rangers did end up scoring. So we're down 2-0 in the 5th now. Okay, that erases that pretty quickly. Shohei is gonna smoke one out of here to center field. So just like that, we are tied up at 2. That is a great start to the inning, man. So that's going to be 449 feet. That is a bomb, and that's also going to be Ohtani's 29th home run of the season. And unfortunately, after that, we weren't able to score any more runs in the inning, but we're back out here in the 7th now. And as you can see, we did actually take the lead in the bottom of the 6th. So it's 3-2 for Shohei Ohtani, who's already got a home run in this game. I thought that was going to drop, but he's going to get caught. I thought he was going to come out here and smoke a double right away. He's definitely been the best hitter on the team up to this point. But now that brings up Aaron Judge, who is gonna murk one to center field. It's just gonna be a base hit, though. That was a perfect as well. I kind of just realized that. But that brings up Bobby Witt Jr. with Aaron Judge on first base. So I'm really hoping that he doesn't ground out into a double play, but that's exactly what we're gonna do. That's on me again. That was a garbage chase. I gotta work on that. Sometimes I get too eager and just swing at garbage, but yeah, to make it even better, we are now down 4-3 in the top of the 9th inning. So I'm really praying for another Ohtani home run, but that's gonna be hard to do because apparently Chapman is on the Rangers now. Don't know how that happened, but that is a sight I really did not want to see today. He is one of my least favorite pitchers to go up against because he just starts throwing 100-mile-an-hour heaters, which are basically impossible to catch up to. It looks like Ohtani's going to make contact right there, though, so that will be a base hit to keep the game alive. So if Aaron Judge can somehow come out here and hit a home run, that would give us a late lead, but against Chapman, again, that's going to be very hard to do. That should be good to go after. Come on, it's going to get through. So we have a runner on second base. So if we can hit Shohei Ohtani home, that will tie the game. I guess we'll put in a pinch runner for Judge as well. I'm not really playing for extras. I'm trying to take the lead and end it in the bottom of the 9th, but please get through. That's going to be fouled off. Get out of here. Witt Jr. is finally going to have his first big hit of the video, which is a 3-run home run to give us a 2-run lead over the Rangers. So that's going to be his 25th homer of the year. That's the first one that we actually hit with him. Obviously, he's been doing good without me. But man, I was waiting to do something with this guy. That is awesome. So we're up by 2 runs now. And thankfully for the Angels, we were able to hold on for the win after that. So we're going to take it 6-4, which is a pretty big win over the Rangers at this point. And after that, we actually went on to sweep Texas, which is huge. So now us and Seattle are only 1 game behind for the division. And after that, it looks like we did hop Texas to end off the year with a 92-70 record, but the Mariners also went 92-70, and they won the division. It's cool though, because either way, we are still in the playoffs, and in the wild card round, we're going to be taking on the New York Yankees, which is a tough series, but remember, we have Aaron Judge, and it looks like we already won game 1, so if we can get another dub in game 2, this series is over. But in case you're wondering where Mike Trout went, he's actually on the New York York Yankees. So I wouldn't say he exactly fills the shoes of Aaron Judge, but he has been a complete slugger this season. So he's definitely going to be the pop that we have to worry about in this lineup. But anyways, that's going to bring up Aaron Judge. So this should definitely be interesting. I'm very curious how he's going to do against his former team in this series. Come on, leave us a mistake pitch. That was kind of a bad chase. No way that leaves the park too. That was close. The fact that that almost left the park is absolutely insane. But we have 2 strikes in the count now, so we got to be careful here. That should at least drop for a base hit, and it's gonna. So Aaron Judge is on base for Bobby Witt Jr. now, but keep in mind there are 2 outs. So it's going to be pretty difficult to score in this inning. Please just drop. Please just drop. That might be a double. I'm going to at least send Judge to third base, and he's going to get there. So we are very close to scoring. If Adele gets a base hit here, that should be enough to send Aaron Judge home, but he's already off to an early 0-2 count here. We got to swing at that too, man. That's just going to be a pop-up to end the inning. That really sucks. But now we're coming back out here in the 7th inning, and it looks like we have a 1-0 lead over the Yankees. So we finally put a point on the board, and there's 2 runners in scoring position, right? Or 1 runner in scoring position, but 2 on right now. However, there are 2 outs, so we definitely need to be careful here. That should get through. Come on, please. I'm going to send him home too. I think that will score the runner from third. We might be out at third. Nah, he's safe. So that's just going to keep runners on the corners. So that will bring up Aaron Judge with a chance to really open up this game. If he can get a base hit to make it 3-0, that would be great right now. He's going to do one better. That is a home run off of his former team to make it a 5-0 lead for the Angels. So I wouldn't say that's gonna do it just yet, but we're in a great position right now. If we can hold on to this, we should be good. And after that, it looks like we actually ended up turning this game into a blowout. We are gonna take it 10-1. So that was an absolute pummeling, which will send the Los Angeles Angels to the NLDS. And in the NLDS, it looks like we're gonna be taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. So this should be a good one. And it looks like this series has literally been back and forth. It's tied at 2 right now. So the winner of Game 5 is moving on. This is definitely the biggest game that we've played up to this point in the video. And Shohei Ohtani is starting in this game, so that definitely makes me feel a bit better about this outing. I think he just hit a home run as well. That is one hell of a start for Shohei. He's gonna hit a leadoff home run to take an early 1-0 lead. And that's gonna bring up Aaron Judge, so maybe he can extend the scoring in this inning. That is such a dangerous 1-2-3 punch, man. Ohtani, Judge, then Witt Jr. Like, imagine being a starting pitcher, waking up in the morning and seeing that is what you have to go up against. Judge has a base hit too. Never mind. I thought that was going to get through. He might beat that out. He's not going to. And unfortunately, after that, Odell popped up as well to end the inning. But things have gotten interesting. Or I shouldn't say interesting. Scary. We're down 4-1 in the 6th, so it's been kind of another rough outing for Ohtani. I was really expecting more out of this guy, and in case you haven't noticed, Vladdy is at the dish right now, who is probably the most dangerous hitter on this team, and I'm pretty sure that he just smacked a double. There's no way that we are gonna throw him out at 2. So that puts a runner in scoring position for Alejandro Kirk. I'm really hoping that he just gets out easy for us here. We have 2 strikes in the count, so I'm really hoping that he just chases the fastball here. That is going to be another problem. That's a home... Never mind. That looked like it was going to be a home run, but either way, we are really in trouble right now. That is back-to-back doubles to make it 5-1. And Ohtani had a wild pitch after that, too, to score another runner, so it is 6-1 Blue Jays. This is going to be the last batter that Ohtani faces. I got 2 guys warming up in the bullpen, and I have a feeling that this video is kind of spiraling to a depressing end here, because I don't know if we're gonna be able to come back from this. Like, I gotta say, man, this will be one hell of a comeback if we can find a way to pull this one off. Ohtani is gonna sit down Barger though, so at least he's gonna end the day with a strikeout. But yeah, man, that's gonna bring us to the 9th inning. Brandon Little is at the dish. That's how you know they have full confidence that they are gonna win this game. It's 8-2, so I don't think we're going to be able to pull it off. If we do, this would be one of the greatest comebacks in MLB history. But yeah, I gotta say, again, I was really expecting more out of Shohei Ohtani pitching today. I thought he would pop off, especially with the season on the line, but that was clearly not the case here. We are going to hit a perfect though, so that will at least drop for a double. By the looks of it, he's easily going to get to second base. After the double though, Little actually struck out Judge, and he struck out Witt Jr. back-to-back, so Odell Adele is our last hope here, and it looks like he's just gonna pop it up, which by the looks of it, is gonna put this series away, and that will end our season. Gotta say, I was hoping for a little bit more out of this team. With the trio that we had, we definitely had potential to win the World Series, but you saw the rest of the lineup. It was nothing special. We had to heavily rely on those 3 superstars right there, who at least got us to the playoffs. We can all agree the Angels were not gonna make it this far without any of them. But again, it definitely would have been nice to at least make it to the ALCS, but to end it off, it looks like the Brewers ended up beating the Blue Jays in 7 games in the World Series. So for the 2nd year in a row, the Jays lose Game 7 of the World Series, which is heartbreaking as a Blue Jays fan. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help out the channel, and if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down below. I'll try and get to as many of them as I can, and while you're down there, make sure you check out my main channel. I got that linked in my description below. If you're into Madden, definitely check that out. But other than all of that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.